So recently I got back into Fortnite and I've been playing the new season a good amount lately, and not gonna lie, I've been enjoying it, so that's why today I have an absolutely epic mock to show you guys. It took me 3 weeks of day-to-day building to complete. This is the Fortilla from Fortnite's Chapter 2, Season 3. So I know Fortnite has a lot of lovers and haters, and if you're a hater, just think of this mock as 2 towers with a bridge where you can chill with the boys. But if you're a lover, then this is the Fortilla with an epic battle going on. It is from the latest season of Fortnite. It has 10 custom characters from the game, all equipped with weapons, a custom motorboat, which are very prominent in this new season, and it has over 10,000 parts, probably because of all those tiny water studs littered throughout the mock. And before I get any further into this is a collaboration with Mini Brick Productions. We both decided to collaborate and each make a mock on one of the new sections of the Fortnite map from Season 3, and he made Caddy Corners, specifically the gas station from it, and it is such a well done mock. Please check it out, it'll be linked down below, and show Mini Brick some love because he's an amazing guy. So I specifically based my mock off the entrance to the Fortilla, although I didn't really want to make this extremely accurate since the graphics and the art style in Fortnite is very basic, and I still made the mock relatively basic. Nothing is super detailed, but I think the style of the Fortilla was translated extremely well into this mock. I love how it looks, and the whole thing is built on a 48x48 base plate, and I never build on base plates. The only reason I did for this mock was because I wanted to include water in this mock, since in the game, the Fortilla is all surrounded and built on water, since that is the theme of Chapter 2, Season 3, so I just dumped a bunch of these trans blue water studs I got at the pick-a-brick wall into this mock, and I kept it from spilling over by building this black border around it, and I just really like that whole vibe that all the water gives it. And one thing that I included that definitely completes the mock is the motorboat. As you can see, Kylo Ren pulled up with the boys. If you didn't know, Fortnite and Star Wars had a collaboration, so that's why I included some of the Star Wars skins from the game at the time, although they're still there if you bought them then. And the boat itself looks really good in my opinion. I spent a while making it, and it is very accurate to the in-game look of the motorboat, and I might be making a tutorial on the boat, so if you want to see that, leave it as a comment down below. And one other important part of this mock is the custom characters or skins that really make it look like a battle, and there are 10 of them in this mock. Here we have Scuba Jonesy from the new season, and he's building some defense walls, and he has a rocket launcher and is firing at Captain America, who is just added to the game, and he's in the water. I don't have a Captain America with the mask, but this one will do. And we also have some Star Wars skins chilling in the boat. We have Kylo Ren, a Sith Trooper, and a Stormtrooper. And then on the actual Fortilla, we have a custom John Wick, who is chugging a shield potion, and we also have one of the default skins firing away, and on the bridge we have another one of the default skins who has a pickaxe, and then Drift from a few seasons ago with a tactical shotgun, and then finally we have a Fortilla henchman on the roof of the tower on the right with a sniper rifle. Now, taking a look at the actual towers, there are 2 of them with a bridge in the middle. And for the walls of the towers, I looked at the reference images and really nailed the style of the Fortilla. I used a couple of these girder pieces, and those look really great. And the colors I utilized are yellow, magenta, medium blue, and dark gray, which are the accurate colors of the whole Fortilla. And I also used these roller coaster pieces for some walls, and those definitely fit the vibe of these towers. And I just added a lot of small details like these lifesavers and anchors, and one of the reoccurring wall styles I used throughout the build are these textured walls that I used wedge plates for, where I basically build a regular wall and then use a snot technique to add wedge plates and tiles for some extra detailing to the side of it. And that just adds a lot of texturing and detail, and those were really helpful to encapsulate the whole look of the Fortilla. It was really fun using more basic pieces compared to the stuff I use a lot nowadays, like nets, hinges, and mixel joints or ball joints in general. And yeah, it was just fun to do that, and I like experimenting with all kinds of parts. And the top 2 sections of the towers have some loot in them. As you can see, there are some crates, chests, weapons, and shield potions lying around, except for the tower on the left, because the top of that is actually exploded. I wanted to replicate that it was blown up by a grenade, and I just love how that looks. It really makes it seem like this whole mock is a battle. I used a bunch of flame pieces, and then I made the walls chipped. And moving on to the bridge, I included the insignia that the in-game Fortilla has on the front of the bridge, and I just made the bridge very accurate and added a net to add to the vibe. And I also like how the walkway on the bridge looks. It matches the basic design of Fortnite, but I still added some details since I added those ingot pieces, which definitely add some details since they look very chipped, and I just love how they look. And I also made some bridges and paths that go along the tower on the right. I didn't have the parts to make another one on the left since they use a lot of pieces and you can't actually go up the bridges because of the slanted design, but it looks very accurate from the outside. And I also included some basic details in the back with a little platform. I ran out of the pieces by the time I got here, so that's why the back and beyond aren't very detailed. It's just pretty basic. And yeah, that pretty much sums up this mock showcase. I absolutely loved how this one turned out, and it was a grind to build, so be sure to drop a like. If you want to see some dope shots of the mock, follow me on Instagram at Sacred Bricks. And remember to check out Mini Brick's collaboration part because it's awesome, and leave your thoughts down below. Tell me if you want to see more Fortnite mocks, subscribe, and never stop creating.